Nintendo's probably not too happy that you don't have to wait for the Nintendo Direct to get your Nintendo news. You know how Star Fox was in that poster for the movie, the Galaxy movie that's coming up soon? Star Fox, Fox McCloud. And you know how everyone's like, well, you know, DK was in that last movie, and then he got his own new game. Maybe Fox McCloud will get his own new Star Fox game because he's in this movie. Yeah, looks like that might be the case. Rumors from VGC and Nate the Hate suggest that we will get a new Star Fox game this summer. Soon. That's as in like June or July. This new Star Fox will apparently play like the classic games. It will also apparently have very good visuals and online multiplayer. Maybe even bigger than that though, there is Zelda news as well. If you've been paying attention, you know that Nintendo has been celebrating the 40th anniversary for Mario for quite some time now. That's going to start wrapping up as this movie's coming out, and then they will begin to move on to Zelda's 40th anniversary, and that is going to lead into what rumors suggest is a Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. We've previously already had a Zelda remaster and remix for Ocarina of Time, so this remake's probably going to be pretty substantial. That's what I'm expecting. I'm thinking of something along the lines of Resident Evil 2 in terms of just how much of a remake this is, or at the very least, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, the one that got remade a few years back, where they swapped out all of the visuals and mostly kept the same game in place. At the very least, something like that. And then if you want to go really deep on the rumors, there was a comment that had all of this same information, but days before we actually got the breaking news from VGC or Nate the Hate. And this commenter who talked about Ocarina of Time, and he talked about Star Fox, he also talked about Super Metroid getting a new remake as well. That would have pixel style art, so it's going to still hopefully have a lot of the same iconic imagery as the original game, but maybe updated in some other ways. And then the developer, Mercury Steam, that did Metroid Dread, is apparently going to do that, and an entirely new game that is a follow-up to Dread. While Nintendo and all these companies have been leaky for a while, this is definitely a lot of information to come out. Probably not too long before we're going to get the Direct where all of these things are announced. So yeah, Nintendo's probably not too happy.